Good afternoon everyone and welcome to Carp Gurus. I'm here today, back on the bank, back on Avoca Lake at Cudmore Fisheries, and I'll be doing a 48-hour session. How about this one then, guys? Great looking mirror carp, weighing in at 17.3. So yeah, obviously it's a great start to the session. I've only been fishing around 30 minutes, the rod's ripped off, and yeah, this is the result. So anyway, I'm going to get this one slipped back, get the rod back out on the spot, and then hopefully I'll have time to give you a proper update. Here we go then, guys. You know what time it is. It's update time. So yeah, actually, before we go any further, based on what I said earlier on, while I was holding that cracking mirror carp, it's actually proper update time. Anyway, here we are set up in peg 5, and yeah, as you've already seen, we've had a fish. It's looking good for a few more, and I'm feeling confident going into the night ahead. It's now around 8:30 PM, so the light is going to fade soon. So yeah, I'm going to give you a proper update, as I've been calling it, on this session, and hopefully I'll be back at you in the night with another fish. So yeah, this is my peg then, peg 5, and I'll now move closer and then I can show you where I'm fishing. So, right hand rod. The right hand rod is the rod that produced the fish, and that rod is basically the tip of that tree. It's in line with that there. So it's in open water, right in the middle of the triangle of islands, and yeah, that's the spot that did the fish on this session. I did plan on baiting heavily on this session, to be honest. I was going to go for the boilie approach, but when I got here there were 4 other people. It's a Tuesday, but yeah, there were still 4 other people here. I'm confident it was busy over the weekend, so I decided to go for the stealthy approach and just use solid bags, no other freebies, just solid bags fished on their own. And yeah, that's how I'm going to play it. I may change tomorrow, but for now I'm just going to use the solid bag approach. And yeah, I know I probably sound like a broken record always using solid bags, but they're so effective in general, and they're so effective at Cudmore. But yeah, believe it or not, I was planning on heavy baiting on this session, and if it wasn't as busy, I was going to stick with that plan. But yeah, I just felt solid bags fished on their own, stealthy approach, would give me more of a chance of catching a few. And yeah, what can I say, it's worked. We've had one, we've still got loads of time, so let's hope there's going to be a few more. So yeah, that's the right hand rod. One more time just to confirm, tip of that tree there, right in the middle of the triangle of islands in the open water. That's the spot that's done the fish on this session. So that's the right hand rod. And then the left hand rod, if I just get in a better position, the left hand rod is basically, let's have a look, yeah, where this tree is here, it's just around here in open water. They have been topping there, so again, a solid bag is in the area, and I'm confident that there's going to be a few more tonight. Solid bags are filled with a mixture of pellets up to around 4 mil, and then the hook baits are 10mm wafters, and they're balanced perfectly with a size 4 claw hook. Yeah, size 4 hook with a 10mm wafter. The hooks I'm using, they'll lie completely flat, and then the 10mm wafter will just lift up the hair, so the bait's just hovering above the pellets. And yeah, that's how I usually fish them, my solid bags, and that's what I'm confident in. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. The light's now starting to fade, so this is going to be me checking out. Obviously, if it happens in the night, I'll be right back at you. If not, my next update will be in the morning. Fish number 2, and yeah, another mirror carp. This one weighed in at 19 pounds and 15 ounces. So yeah, just short of the 20 pound mark, but it really doesn't matter. Great looking carp, put up a crazy fight, and yeah, it's really coming together now, this session. 2 fish so far, loads of time left. So yeah, let's get this one put back, let's get the rod back out on the spot, and hopefully we can get some more. Check this one out. Banging common, weighing in at 20 pounds and 11 ounces. So yeah, this one now puts us on 3 fish in total, and yeah, it really is kicking off in this peg now. So I'm not going to go on, I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to get this fish back and get the rod back out there. Here we go again with fish number 4. Yeah, what a great session so far. We're now on 4 fish. I've not weighed this one, this angry mirror, but yeah, he's definitely an upper double. And yeah, simple as that. I'm enjoying myself. Tactics are working, catching fish, and yeah, I'm going to get this one back, get the rod back out. Here we go then, guys. This is the view from my bivvy, and I'm sure you know what time it is. It's update time. So yeah, it's now around 10 AM and today is absolutely boiling. It's completely different weather compared to what we had yesterday, so there may be a change of tactics needed, but yeah, as it stands right now, to be honest, I'm still waking up after what was quite a hectic night last night. As you'll have already seen by now, I had a total of 4 fish, and the biggest fish weighed in at 20 pounds and 11 ounces. So yeah, it's definitely a great start to the session, and we've still got lots of time left to hopefully catch a few more. Anyway, enough of me going on. As I've said, I'm still waking up after a hectic night, so I'm going to make a cup of coffee, I'm going to have my breakfast, and then I'll decide how I'm going to approach the day ahead. The rods are still fishing. Obviously I redid them after catching fish last night, so they are still fishing. But yeah, I'm going to make my coffee, have my breakfast, and then if I decide to switch to zigs, or if I decide to have a go on floaters, or if I decide to fish solid bags in the margins, whatever I decide, obviously I'll keep you updated, and yeah, fingers crossed we can catch a few more. Here we are then, guys. It's now around 6:30 PM and I'm sure you know what time it is. It's update time. So yeah, I've fished hard all day, but it's not paid off. The carp have just not been playing ball. I did put one rod on an adjustable zig. I set that up so the bait was presented just a few inches below the surface, because that's where I could see carp cruising. But yeah, that rod didn't produce all day. And then my other rod, I refreshed a solid bag and got that back out on the spot for the day, on the spot that's produced the 4 fish on this session, and that didn't produce anything either. So yeah, it's been a long day, it's been a very hot day. I've fished hard, I've been patient, but it's just not paid off. However, on a positive note, even if we don't catch anything else, we still finish the session on 4 fish, and we have still got time to hopefully catch a few more carp. The temperature is starting to cool down a bit now, and yeah, that's when I think these carp are going to be up for a feed. So I've redone both of my rods, ready for the night ahead, and I'm now feeling much more confident now it's cooling down. I've got my right hand rod back out on the spot in between the 3 islands, same tactics, solid bag, fished on its own, and yeah, I've got my left hand rod straight out in front of the peg towards an island, probably around a rod length off it, because that's where I saw carp cruising around in the day. And yeah, again, that one is a solid bag, fished on its own as well. I don't feel like changing any tactics as we head into the evening. The solid bags did it on the first night, and the lake's even busier now. Yeah, believe it or not, it's a Wednesday and every single peg is taken, so I didn't feel like piling it in yesterday, and now I definitely don't think piling in the bait is going to be the one on this session. So yeah, I'm going to stick with the stealthy approach, solid bags, fished on the roam, and those rods are now going to stay in until the morning, obviously, unless something happens. So yeah, if anything happens during the night, obviously I'll update you. If not, my next update will be in the morning. Fish number 5 is now in the cradle. So yeah, another great looking mirror carp, and this one weighed in at 18 pounds and 10 ounces. Anyway, it's now around 3:30 a.m, so I'm not going to mess around with loads of photos and videos of this fish. It's just going to be a quick cradle clip, then I'm going to get a slip back, get a solid bag back out there, and who knows, fish number 6 may be on the cards. Okay then guys, as you can see, I'm no longer on the bank and I'm now back at home. So yeah, after slipping back fish number 5, I fished for the remainder of the session, but nothing else happened. So I finished this session on a total of 5 fish, with the biggest fish weighing in at 20 pounds and 11 ounces. So yeah, as you can imagine, I'm very happy with what I achieved on this session, and I'll most certainly be returning to Cudmore Fisheries very soon. Anyway, this is me checking out, so enough of me going on, and as always, thank you for watching Carp Gurus, and remember, like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on all that carpy action. Carp Gurus.